The Cascades. This right here was taken from Crystal Mountain's camera. It certainly doesn't look like June from the looks of that picture. We saw less snow, but we did see more rain over the last few days, Mike.
Full disclosure, I've actually been up there skiing twice this week.
Great.
I was there on Monday and again on Friday because there's still plenty of snow up there. Now it is melting fairly quickly and it is being helped by that rain out there. As it stands right now, we're catching a bit of a break in the action, but you can see we've got some camera rock here in SeaTac. It's been a bit on the breezy side up there, up to about 20 miles an hour across the Puget Sound and up to about 25 knots across some of our waters, as we saw earlier. Taking a look from space here, we do have an active weather pattern going on right now, but we expected this. We knew that as soon as we put some light and some warmth on top of all that moisture, we were going to be expecting some thunderstorms. Most of it has been confined to the northeastern portion of the state. In fact, we'll take a little radar tour here. We'll break that down in just a second, but as we zoom in, couple of spots I'm watching right now that have just popped up within about the last half hour or so are along Interstate 90. So there's Ellensburg right there where we do have some active lightning. And I've got one cell that's walking towards the north and east up towards Vantage and eventually up towards George there. And it looks like it's got some active lightning and possibly some hail potential there as well. The big story right now is the northeastern portion of the state. So this is almost Idaho here. And the one thing that I'm encouraged by is Interstate 90 is way down here. There's Spokane. So most of this is heading off into some sparsely populated areas, but it looks like Colville is under the gun right now. Loon Lake looks like we're getting some pretty heavy rain and some lightning there, but the good news is it's moving fairly quickly. Taking a look across Puget Sound right now, the south and central sound are starting to look pretty good, but we've been seeing some convergence right up around here that's been keeping things active, especially up towards the eastern portion of Jefferson County and Island County, and all the way up towards the border as well. Bellingham's catching some rain. Doesn't look like it's particularly severe right now, but it has been fairly steady throughout the day, so we've been seeing a lot of low-level flooding taking place. That said, the flood advisory is in place until at least 5:15. Well, it looks like it's been extended here, so it looks like we're going to continue to track that through the rest of the evening. We also have that small craft advisory that's in place. Thankfully, I have a prompt there. So you're seeing winds up to about 25 knots. That was supposed to stay in place until 5 p.m. today. That's now been extended out until 5 a.m. tomorrow. And then one more look at that flood watch. It's across the entire northeastern portion of the state and down towards the southeast as well. That's going to be in effect until 11 p.m. tonight. So I'm showing you wind for a couple of reasons. One, that it's breezy out there. And second of all, you can see that convergence taking place in an area that we don't normally see it. As I was mentioning earlier, this is one of the areas where we normally see rain shadowing and protection. But right now it's just been pouring into there, and that's been creating some low-level flooding as well. Great news for you, though. Overnight tonight, we'll finally see that convergence break. In fact, we're going to see the winds calm completely, and that'll allow that small craft advisory to expire. So putting the future into motion here, we'll continue to see the rest of those showers. It's going to take most of the night to get that severe weather out of the northeastern portion of the state. We're going to see some of that heavier rain pop up over top of Crystal Mountain. Luckily, they turned the lifts off today at 2:30, so nobody's in any trouble there. And we'll continue to see some of that rain walking up I-5. It's going to take most of the night to clear that out, but by 11 o'clock tonight, you're starting to see that wind down. We're expecting some showers over Stevens Pass as well. Take a look at the future, though. This is tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. We start to see this wind down. So let me show it to you in a different kind of way. As we allow this to roll forward, we're going to see that cloud cover clear out. So by the time we get to Tuesday, a little bit of high pressure builds in. We're going to see the skies clear, and it's going to dry and warm for one glorious day on Tuesday. 7-day forecast shows us in the low 50s overnight tonight, mid 60s on Monday with some cleanup showers. It's going to be warm and wonderful on Tuesday. And we're tracking another system moving in on Friday. It looks like it could be another rainmaker.